Hi, my name is Waddles, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play. This time, episode 78 of the Minecraft Guide. Gamers, we have a big problem. So, in between episodes, I was walking around, maintaining the base, doing the thing, and, checking chests that I haven't checked in a while. This thing, actually kind of checked it recently, which is funny to start here, but, yeah, it's like half full, right? Okay, remember that. We slide over to the sheep farm, which I haven't checked in a while, and these chests are really getting full. You see, especially that one, or this one, yeah, they're full. We take a look at the pumpkin farm. It's doing pretty good. Of course, we take a look at the bee farm. How could I forget the bee farm? It's actually just emptied, but all of this was in here, and the whole system was backed up. It was clogged. And then finally, of course, the iron farm, which I actually just emptied, but it's starting to fill up again. These are all poppies. Yep, lots and lots of flowers. What am I getting at here? Well, we have a big problem. A storage problem. So today, I think we need to solve that storage problem long term, and the solution to that storage problem long term is bulk storage, overflow storage. So today we're going to go ahead and add a silo system, a silo area, a bulk storage system into the Minecraft Guide world. I don't know why I said it like that. Trying to make it sound cool. Now, Pam's waiting over here in our work zone. We're going to work over here today. We're going to add a whole storage system in this area, and it's going to make this part of the world feel a lot more complete. Before the episode, I did some preparation. I headed over to the Mesa, mined a bunch of terracotta up because we're going to use this stuff in today's build. So, today, this is all about storage silos. These are the materials that you're going to need to build a storage silo, plus a bunch of building blocks, which is where we're actually going to start. Of course, we need our storage silo to look good. This needs to be the best looking storage silo in all of Minecraft. Yep, that's right. Like all 11 years of this game. It's gonna be big. To start our storage expansion, I'm thinking that we'll install maybe 6 pretty bulky storage silos today. Those silos are gonna sit in this area right here, which means I need to clear things out and then, of course, cover things up. This is not really gonna work for building. I'm thinking that I can pull this hill back or push it back a little bit, get dirt from there, and then repurpose the dirt over here. I think I really only need to do this one layer thick, and the lighting inside should be pretty decent. I might want to slide down in here and get a few more torches in here, like over here, something, like that. All right, okay, maybe not so many torches, but yeah, I think lighting should be good for the most part. I'll just have to double check it. But anyways, I have some smoothing out to do now. Oh, and by the way, that tree right there, it's new. How does it look? I mean, I think it looks amazing. It's a tree. NGL Elites, the other day, the series was pretty close to actually being canceled forever, but not for the reason you would think. So, where I make my videos, the Gamer Lounge, the official studio, is down in the basement of my house. I was down there getting my Minecraft grind on, YouTube grind, making videos the other day like I do every other day, and then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something, and this thing, it was gigantic. And when I say gigantic, I mean, it was big, like it was huge, like bigger than Pam. Crazy. To make things worse, that gigantic thing, it wasn't on the ground, it wasn't on the ceiling, it was flying around. What is that thing, you ask? Well, it was a gigantic wasp, like the biggest wasp that I've seen in my whole life. It was really freaky. As soon as I saw the thing, I froze. Terror rushed through my body, I didn't know what to do, so I ran upstairs, and I closed the door. First, I thought about moving. Then I realized that's not really realistic, so maybe I just won't use the basement ever again. The wasp can just have it. But then I realized, the gaming computer's down there. It wasn't cheap, so I don't know. Eventually, I worked up the courage to go downstairs, find the wasp, and kill it. It freaked me out, though. It was pretty scary. And, yeah, that's the story of how I got here today, and how I'm surviving. It was pretty crazy. Biggest, nastiest wasp I've ever seen in my entire life, though. It was terrible. All right, so this area is smoothed out now. I think this might be enough room, but if not, we'll just push that hill back even more. Now, to start today's build, I think we should probably set up a platform. I think these storage silos should be raised 1 block up off of the ground. I think the platform could be pretty straightforward. We could just go with stone blocks. I do have a lot of stone after all, so now platform time. Pam, your tail's down. What have you done? What's wrong? Here, have the food. I think you're good now? Yeah, you're good. You're greedy. You're taking more food than you need, Pam. Not cool. Not cool at all. Okay, so the platform, now it's partially in. I think what we'll do is we'll come back later on, once I know how big these storage silos actually are going to be, and expand the platform. This should definitely be more than good enough for one storage silo, though. The footprint of these silos is actually pretty small. So, to start things off, we're going to actually make a circle, because circles are great. I think we could put the corner of our first silo, maybe like 3 blocks in from the corner of our platform. That should probably be good. So, corner right there, then, or you know what? No, let's back up one more. Corner right there, then we go 3 this way, corner, 3 this way, corner, and the platform is not big enough. The circle right here is going to be the base shape of our storage silo, but we're going to actually build off of this thing around the bottom to give it a little bit more support. So I think I'd like to do a stone base of the storage silo, and then the rest of the silo gets a little bit more terracotta-y and a little bit more woody. I think both of those blocks would look really good. I think to make things match this whole area, we'll go with spruce wood on this build and actually terracotta right over there. Now, I'm thinking about staying in this world long term, like even into the Minecraft 1.16 update. But I do have a problem. That build palette over there that we did on the storage building, I like it. I don't not like the storage building. I think it's a good looking building, but I'm not interested in that palette anymore. So when I play in a Minecraft world, I kind of, start building in one way, and then eventually I get bored of building in that way, and I want to build in a different way. And then I start seeing it in the comments that none of my builds actually match the other builds in the world. And elites, I know, okay? It's a hard thing. It's the hardest thing. It's terrible. I know. But I don't make the rules around here, elites. It's just how it works. So it's going to be what it's going to be. I think we'll be able to make it look good. So what we're going to try and do is with our newer builds, we'll just do our best to kind of try and blend this build palette into a new one and kind of make this part of the town look completely different than that part. But I think it'll be okay. I think we can make it work. So the base of the storage silo, cobblestone, then stone bricks. Over here, I'm thinking that we could go out a little bit, kind of just winging it here, if I'm being honest, and maybe go up there, and then maybe like diagonally up with more slabs like that. That should be a pretty sturdy base. Then, of course, we're going to need a label. I'm thinking about doing an item frame, maybe on a block right there. I don't know about stone, though. That's going to be really gray. Oh, you know what? At this point in this world, I wouldn't say we're poor. So we're going to come in here with big flex energy and actually swap this out. We're going to do a gold block right there, wall right there to complete that. And then finally, we're going to put an item frame right on that gold block. Then, for example, let's say we were doing iron in the storage silo. Maybe we'll actually just make this silo for iron. We'll do an iron block right there. Boom. That symbolizes iron in this silo. So now I think I should get the base of the silo caught up to the rest of everything. But first, we're actually going to switch gears really quick. Random gear switch here, because I just remembered that the wool farm, it's like almost overflowing, and we definitely can't let it overflow. So to fix that, we're going to need like a lot of extra wood and a lot of extra iron. We basically need to add more hoppers and chests onto that thing. It's going to be really easy, just something that we need to get done before it starts actually overflowing. So, real quick, this is how we fix this thing over here. First, we need to remove these slabs. The slabs are kind of in the way. Then we can remove these blocks as well. We don't need those to be there anymore. Finally, we can do a chest right there, and then a hopper right below there going into that chest. This setup right there will pull all future red wool that gets into the system right down into this chest instead of this one. What I think I'm going to do, just because I'm going to be crazy like that, is move all of the red wool from this chest down into the bottom one. We're going to go ahead and finish this all the way. So 2 more layers of chests. It's going to be a lot of wood, but it's going to be worth it. Then back here, we will actually be able to see in here a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and make sure things look good. So we'll do, I think, stone bricks just pretty much filling in this area, kind of like this. And then more here. And then down here, I'll do oak wood just to continue this floor back. I think that'll make everything look really good. So I'm going to go ahead and fix the wool farm storage thing now. And then I'm going to jump over to the storage silo and get a little bit more work done on the thing. Make it progress a little bit farther. Big update. This area, it's complete now. The wool market should be good for a long time, because, I mean, it took like forever for these chests to fill up. We built the wool market way at the beginning of the series, so that should be good pretty much forever. We don't need to worry about wool overflowing like ever, hopefully. We probably should start using the wool anyways. Then over here at the storage silo, things are looking good. I mean, take a look at those mossy blocks. you know, mossy blocks. They transform everything. It looks good. But with the base complete, that means we can actually start working on the actual silo itself. So, for the silo, we're going to need some terracotta, we're going to need some spruce logs, some spruce wood, then our redstone lamps. We'll need all of this stuff for the inside, but we're going to start by setting up the outside first. Now up here, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do spruce logs in the corner, then over here we do a temporary block, then we grab spruce wood right there, then spruce log, then finally spruce wood again. We'll use a spruce log in the middle to conserve this stuff because it's a whole lot more expensive. 4 logs turn into 3 wood. That's pretty expensive, especially in larger amounts. So these corners will have spruce logs going all the way up. Then over here on these flat sides, we'll use terracotta, and on this side, we'll use redstone lamps. We're only going to put redstone lamps on the sides that we can see, so pretty much only this side. This is the only side that matters. I'm thinking we'll do 6 storage chests inside of each silo. Now, yes, I do realize that that is a lot of wasted space, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be okay. We can come back later and add more chests on the other sides if I want to, or I could even just start piling a bunch of chests up inside of each silo if I need to. I'm not too worried about it. I want this to look good. Then to cap things off on the top of each side, we'll do the same thing that we did on the bottom. So we have spruce wood, spruce log, spruce wood. Then over here, this needs to continue straight up, and then we should probably take a step back and see how it looks. I think this will work. It should look good. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work good, and that's gonna match the vibe of that thing pretty much perfectly. I think that's gonna work perfectly. We'll start off these other sides exactly the same. We'll do spruce wood, spruce log, then spruce wood, just like that. But then for the rest of these other sides, we'll just do plain terracotta all the way up. No lamps needed because we won't really be seeing this side. I mean, on this one, we'll see this side, but on the other ones, we won't see the other sides. They're not important. So then at the top, spruce wood, spruce log, and then finally, spruce wood again. Just like that. So after we finish all of the other sides, we end up with something that looks like this right here. By the way, the slime balls are doing really good. We're gonna need to expand the storage over there too. But anyways, silo. That's what we have right now. I think it looks pretty good so far. To cap things off, we need a dome on the top of this thing. I want this dome to be more of a shallow dome. So we'll start with a layer of dark oak planks, then we'll come in with some slabs on the next layer to start rounding things. Then after that, we'll do another layer of dark oak planks, and then finally to cap everything off, I think we do slabs on the top, just like that, and that should be it for a dome and for the rest of this build. Now, of course, we are going to need an input chest. The input chest is going to be on the back side, over here on the inside. What I'm planning on doing for these storage silos is creating a way up here. If everything goes as planned, basically we'll have a ladder over here that goes all the way up to like this layer right here or something. Then we can walk in between the silos and we'll have chests on either side of us because there'll be a silo over here and a silo over there. The chests will be the input chests so we can put things away inside of these silos. Of course, we'll need a way inside of the silos as well so we can take things out if we ever need to, and that way will be way down at the bottom. We'll have a door. But hey, oi, who's this? Pillagers. No, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing that. You guys are gonna have to go away. Yeah, there's like a whole... Okay, so how are we gonna get rid of the banner guy? I'm gonna need you guys to start shooting, please. Okay, let's see. If we jump off of here and go over here, we lose a lot of health because I can't land, but the pillagers will start chasing me. Okay, this is perfect. You with the enchanted one, you're gonna go away. Okay, so now we need to get these guys to take out the banner guy. Hey, nicely done. You're doing great. Keep it up. You, banner guy. Hey guys, look, I'm right here. Get the banner one. Yeah, just like that. This is gonna be perfect. Oh no, that's bad. This is actually not perfect. Okay, we need to get out of here. Gotta be honest, this is not the best situation in the world I've been in. Pillagers, you know, kind of falling in a cave, trapped here. We really gotta get rid of this banner guy without hitting it. Perfect. Alright, well, with the visitors cleaned up, I think it's time to actually install the silo. So, for the silo, we're going to need 6 repeaters, 6 redstone lamps, which we already put on the build. We'll need maybe 9 or so hoppers, and then maybe 14 or so chests. The goal with the storage silo is to have redstone lamps turn on as chests inside of the silo start to fill up. The lamps are basically indicators telling us how many items we have inside of each storage silo. This wiring is very, very easy. In fact, it's honestly barely wiring. It's just really placing some comparators next to chests. To start, we'll go inside of this thing, place a bunch of scaffolding, and climb all the way up to the top. Now, on either the left or the right side of your top redstone lamp, place a block right next to it, beside it, just like that. Then, you'll need a comparator placed facing into the block. After that, go down 1 block over to the other side and do the same exact thing. Then repeat it again, diagonally downwards, across, diagonally down, across. Keep doing this all the way down to the bottom of this thing. The goal is to have a comparator next to each and every redstone lamp. Technically, you can make this thing as tall as you'd like. That's the wonderful thing about this design. If you'd like your storage silo to be like 40 blocks tall, then do 40 redstone lamps, 40 comparators, repeat this whole pattern, and it'll work perfectly. If you want 6 like us, then this is exactly what you're looking at. Now, after you've placed all of your comparators, you're going to need some chests directly behind each comparator. So, we'll go ahead and start with a chest right there, and then another chest coming off of it because we want double chests inside of this thing. Technically, you could do singular chests, but double chests are definitely what I recommend. Now, same thing, but on the other side. Double chest right there, then we can move down a little bit. Same exact thing, like that. Same exact thing. Same exact thing right there, and then finally, same exact thing over there. Last but not least, it's hopper time. After you have all of your double chests in, right next to your comparators that are going into blocks beside redstone lamps, place hoppers in between each chest, connecting all of the chests together. This is going to move the items from one chest down to the next chest, down to the next one, down to the next one. You get the point. So hoppers going all the way down just like this until we get to the last chest, which is that one right there. Now, just to make sure we have everything correct, we should have 6 chests in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything looks good. So with all the redstone in, the chests in, the hoppers in, we need to do one final thing. We need a way to be able to put items inside of the storage silo without going inside of it. So that means input chest. Our input chest is going to be placed right back here on this wall. What I'm thinking we'll do is we'll go over here and we'll do chest, just like that. We'll have to move that log. That's not that big of a deal though. We'll probably just do like a dark oak staircase or something. So right below that chest, we need a row of hoppers moving into this whole storage system. That's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. We just place some hoppers like that and boom, we're good to go. Now this input chest could technically go anywhere. You could put it over there, you could put it right on top of this thing over here, over there, way up there, doesn't really matter. Now back over on the outside of this thing, currently all of the lamps are off. Remember that. Well, let's pull this log out so we can actually use this chest. To test this out, all we need to do is put an item inside of it. We'll do an iron block because eventually we'll be storing iron blocks inside of this thing. Now, if we run around to the front, the bottom lamp should be on. Boom, perfect. That means there are items inside of the bottom chest inside of the storage silo. Now, eventually, this bottom chest is going to fill up. It's going to take a long time, but eventually it'll fill up. Then this hopper will fill up. After that, items will start getting backed up in this chest right here. Once the next chest starts to hold items permanently, the next lamp will turn on. And that right there is a storage silo. Storage silo number 1 for us. Okay. It looks a little weird. We're going to do some work to it to make it look a little bit better. But with storage silo number 1 officially out of the way, it's now time for storage silo number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, which means I have a lot more work to do. And I think the best way to get that work done is probably with a quick little time lapse. So 3, 2, 1, time lapse time. Go. Oh man, elites, it's been a long day. I've been busy for like hours, but good news, the build is coming along. It is almost done. Bad news, that's not done yet, but I mean, would you take a look at this thing? Looks a whole lot better than it did just a little bit ago. I've got all of the silos in now. The bottoms of the silos, the bases, they look a whole lot better, and all of the wiring inside of the silos is in. So all of these are actually functional storage silos. silos now, which is really cool. Now, there is a lot of wasted space inside of these silos. I was noticing that when I was putting the wiring in, so maybe we'll come back later and add more things inside of the silos, but for now, I'm just gonna go with it. It's fine. It's cool. It's meant to be like that. That's just what we're gonna say, okay? Yeah, okay. The final thing that I need to add on to the storage silo area is, of course, a walkway. We need a way to be able to put the items inside of each silo. Of course, if we can't do that, then all of the silos are pointless. So, what I'm thinking is ladders going up trapdoors into, like, this thing right here. Now, how am I going to do this thing? I really don't know. I'm not sure quite yet. I think I will have big support beams in the middle over here. This is sort of like the perfect spot for them, but other than that, I'm really not sure. I know that I definitely want to use iron bars on this top area as well. I think that would look really, really cool here. See, I was thinking maybe something like this, like we have iron bars on the side. I really don't know. But one thing that I do know is this. So we put a slab right there, and then what I think we could do is item frame hanging off at the slab, and then whatever we have inside of each silo goes in the frame. So we have a way to know what's inside of the silo from the front and from the side where we're actually putting things inside of the silos. So I have to go along all of the silos and remove the logs up there, so that can happen. But I think that's actually going to be just about it for this episode. My plan next episode is to actually do a little bit of work on the area around here. I feel like we're getting some really cool things in here, like that building. I love that building. The creeper farm is pretty cool too, but I feel like the surrounding areas in between the builds, like over here and this area in general, really needs to be caught up. The slime thing, by the way, the farm that we finished last episode, oh boy, it is going crazy. One of those silos is definitely going to have to be for slime. Oh, and Pam has a new rival. Well, not really. Nobody's like Pam, but I was over here getting food at one point, and then there was a wolf. Like, I don't know. There was literally a wolf just standing over there, and then it eventually wandered back here and started slaughtering the sheep that were inside of this thing, so that was good. I was able to stop it, though, or distract it, and tame it. So, we have a second pet dog. I don't know what I'm going to do with this dog yet. It's not the same. Pam's much better, but it's over there. We have a new dog, which is pretty cool. But I think I might work a little bit more on the storage silos off camera in between episodes. That's going to be just about it for this episode. So, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, comment. Maybe I'll start the comment of the day up again soon. I kind of forgot about that. Anyways, I'll see you next time, elites. Go have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.